News. I'm Chris Foster. Former President Trump calls it another fake indictment. Federal charges filed over his attempt to stay in power after the 2020 election. Fox's Kevin Cork.
We're talking about 4 federal charges, including conspiracy to defraud the U.S., conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding, obstruction and an attempt to obstruct an official proceeding, and conspiracy against rights.
There are 6 co-conspirators unnamed in the indictment. It says the former president knew his claims of widespread election fraud were false. Police in New York City say the driver of a stolen car is in custody after driving into 10 people in Midtown Manhattan.
Cell phone footage shows the suspect taken down by civilians that saw he was trying to run away, pinning him to the ground until police arrive. Some of those hit staggered away. Others lay on the ground badly injured.
Fox 5 New York's Arthur Chen. Police are looking for a passenger in the car who ran away. The driver hit 3 cars in addition to those people. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
Southern Heritage Bank is your local community-focused bank. You'll see our teammates proudly cheering.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
ThompsonLaw.com. All right, good morning. We are Mix 1041. We are on also MixTV.tv, along with Talk 1013 The Buzz, and we are on your phone. Can be if you're not. Your phone, your mobile devices through the free Mix 1041 app. Free download, mymix1041.com, our app courtesy of CHI Memorial. Good morning to all of you. Grant Bromley in the Cleveland Daily Banner reported that Tim Henderson, president and CEO of Cleveland Utilities, updated board members at the utility on the ongoing work to improve the taste and odor from the water coming out of the Hiwassee River. In late April, customers began complaining of their water having a foul odor and taste. Algae blooms identified in the Hiwassee, and the TVA increased the flow of water in an effort to move the blooms and prevent further growth in stagnant waters. Henderson reported during the meeting the level of naturally occurring compounds that have created the taste and odor issue for Cleveland Utilities customers was below the threshold for humans to detect a difference in the taste or scent of water. The utility was able to test and use different types of carbon to help absorb the compounds. When asked if the algae blooms are something that Cleveland Utilities will deal with on a more regular basis, Henderson said, quote, "It's too early to know that. I think time will tell," end quote. Cleveland Utilities has not received complaints from customers about the taste or scent of the water over the past month. Also, from our news partners at Local 3, the Chattanooga Heart Institute recently experienced a data security incident involving patient information due to a cyber attack. While the Institute says the unauthorized third party did not access data directly from their electronic medical records, they might have obtained some patient-related details, such as names, addresses, social security numbers, and health information. The Institute says it promptly responded by securing its systems, notifying law enforcement, and hiring Equifax to offer identity monitoring services for affected individuals. If your information was included in the breach, you should have received a notice by mail. 2 top Tennessee Republican House and Senate leaders said that Governor Bill Lee does not have support in the GOP-dominated General Assembly to pass his proposed, quote, order of protection bill during a special call session slated to begin August the 21st. This comes 2 days after reports that the governor did not fully answer questions from the press on whether he believed his bill had support in the legislature or whether his bill had a sponsor. And House Speaker Cameron Sexton told the Chattanooga Times Free Press, quote, I don't perceive that happening. I don't see that coming out of committee, end quote. The bill would establish a legal process where a family member, loved one, or someone else can seek a judge's order to remove a weapon from a person. And we're going to keep you updated on that, obviously, as the governor's special call session is August the 21st. Of course, that comes following the shooting at the Covenant School in Nashville. And Ben Benton in the Chattanooga Times Free Press reports that the Athens mayor and vice mayor did not violate Athens city ethics policy and a call for Pride Month display removal. Stephen Hatchett, who recently stepped down as city attorney to run for district attorney general, issued his analysis of the situation, clearing Mayor Steve Sherlin and Vice Mayor Larry Eaton of any wrongdoing. The city attorney is hired by and reports to the Athens City Council. Sherlin and Eaton say they approach the library board as individuals to voice their objections to what they viewed as sexually explicit content in books they said were displayed near books for young children at the E.G. Fisher Public Library in Athens. The display was taken down at their request shortly after it went up at the 1st of June, federally recognized across the United States as LGBTQ plus Pride Month. The display contains several books, including, quote, Queer Heroes and, quote, Ready When You Are. And the appearance and removal triggered opponents and supporters to turn out for June's City Council meeting in Athens to voice complaints and support. Now, although the display was removed, those books still listed in the library's catalog and remain available for checkout. Again, this in Athens. Hatchett said the McMinn County Library Board consists of members appointed by the City Council and McMinn County Commission, operate independently from each, and also receives taxpayer money from both. All right, that is the very latest local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk at 7:08. Our first check of traffic.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. So far, things are looking great out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Waste Connections introduces efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
All right, well, coming up, we got a very busy hour here on Mix 104.1, and we're on MixTV.tv. And here's Bridget, here's an example of why how Mix TV can really come in handy for people. Now, if you're in the car, you're doing whatever, and you're going to have to leave us later this hour, this is where you want to go back and watch, because yesterday, I think for the 11th time, I was part of the Bradley County in-service. Mm-hmm. And there was a young man by the name of Rivers King.
Okay.
Now, I think you know Rivers' parents.
I do, yes.
You ever met Rivers?
I have not.
You're in for a treat.
No, but I know his mom, Brandy.
Okay, so Brandy King is his mother, perhaps better known as Sarah Jennings on Channel 9.
That's right.
Graduate of Bradley Central High School.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yesterday, Rivers just stole the show at in-service, at Bradley County in-service. Yeah. And so his dad, Richie King, of course, graduate of Charleston High School, I believe that's right. I know he went with Shelton, which means, of course, Shelton got through the 3rd grade, but anyway. So Richie's going to bring him in this morning. I want you to meet him, because, I mean, he did such a great job yesterday. Matter of fact, I don't know what I did. Moderated a panel of the local high school football coaches at the Cleveland Rotary Club, the Noonday Rotary. It's about 30 Rotaries now. That's the Noonday, the original. Anyway, and we've had thousands of people see that since yesterday. But they were even talking about Rivers at the Rotary Club.
Oh, wow.
So I've asked Rivers to come in, so that's happening. And then, boy, Bridget, I tell you, we've got a very special interview later this hour.
Yeah, that's right. The Dillard family is going to be here with us along with Randy Bonner. So we're going to talk with them later this morning.
Going to talk about a brand new project. And, of course, we're talking about that terrible, tragic situation on Christmas night of last year. And we're going to welcome them in and talk about something that they're going to announce to you, this community, at about 7:45. Like I said, folks, we got a very busy hour. Very impactful hour, we believe. And so, again, if you can't stay with us on the radio, that's really why the main reason we brought you mixtv.tv is you can go back, watch interviews, watch things that happen, and you don't have to miss anything. All right now it's time for our Hardee's. Almost said Friday Night Blitz. Obviously, I'm tired. It's our Hardee's Wake Up. So glad to see Julia Scoggins and her special guest at Rotary yesterday, Nicole Mooreshead.
Oh, wow.
Come on.
Yeah.
And we talked about the 20th anniversary of Hardee's Friday Night Blitz is this year. And so we're looking forward to a very special year. Hardee's Friday Night Blitz, by the way, if you don't know it, maybe you're new to the community, that is our big scoreboard show following high school football coverage every Friday night. A lot of the scoreboard shows, they do a great job, but they concentrate in the Chattanooga area, maybe Georgia, that sort of thing. We concentrate here primarily on the Southeast Tennessee area. So it's Ryan Lovelace, Andy Jenkins, although I got Ryan's schedule yesterday. He's going to be out most of the year. So, Andy, I hope you find a good co-host. But anyway, it's a great show. I appreciate Hardee's, Julia Scoggins, Mark Johnson, their dad, George Johnson, who brought Hardee's to this area over 50 years ago, loved education and especially local athletics. And so we're going to continue that great tradition again.
Hardee's Double Deals pack double the charbroiled beef and melty cheese. Choose a double cheeseburger or bacon double cheeseburger starting at $2.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Hey, who doesn't love a great deal?
We all do, right? It's great to save money. We here at Mermaid know what you need, and it's a good night's sleep. And right now you can get it for less at our clearance center. You can save up to 50% on Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Nectar, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and many more. You can get an adjustable base for as little as $199, or assorted headboards for only $99 each.
But only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com, proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you. So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Skies, a high of 88 and a low of 71 this evening with occasional rain showers overnight tonight. For tomorrow, thunderstorms likely, potential for heavy rainfall tomorrow, a high of 78 and a low of 71 tomorrow evening, and then thunderstorms likely again on Friday with a high of 83. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 66 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier-Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
I'm Joshua Rogers with Wholesale Supply Group. I'll admit it. I listen to Steve. Well, I won't admit that. But I will admit I listen to Bridget on Mix Mornings, only on Mix 104.1.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com.
Healthcare is constantly evolving and the future is here. Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits is the future of healthcare. With its focus on preventative care, personalized attention, and included generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits is changing the game. No more long wait times, rushed appointments, or outrageous medication costs. Join the healthcare revolution today and discover why Direct Primary Care Associates with Pharmacy Benefits is the future of healthcare. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and I'm here to tell you the car business is back. Cleveland Ford's inventory is back with over 100 new Fords in stock. Discounts are back, so prices are down, interest rates are down, and rebates are up. In addition to all that, Cleveland Ford has up to $2,000 in trade assistance cash available that you can use as a down payment or to pay off your trade. So hurry into Cleveland Ford today, because with all they've got going on, now is the time to buy.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or French toast tips. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Mix 104.1 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Free app. Thanks. It's free thanks to CHI Memorial. MyMix1041.com is where you can download it. Bridget, let's get a check here at 721, our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Okay, topping our list today, Brooke Morrison is celebrating a birthday today. This is Austin's little stepdaughter. Happy birthday, Brooke.
What about it?
It's a great day today.
What about it, Fruit Loops? How about, tell me about Brooke.
Brooke.
I missed the first part.
Happy birthday to her. She's amazing and sweet, and we love her so much.
How old is she?
7 years old today.
7 years. I guess you guys have a lot to talk about. So, you know, pretty much the same. Of course, she's outpaced you probably 4 years ago. But anyway, any big plans we can announce on the air?
No, just more gymnastics supplies for her. She loves doing that.
Oh, she a gymnast?
She is. She's getting into it. She's very good.
All right, very good. All right, Bridget.
And then your friend and mine, Andy Williams, celebrating a birthday today.
You just think I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I know you.
All right, everybody, Moon River.
Also, our friend Angela Coates is celebrating today over at Oakwood Pediatrics.
Man!
Yes. Patty Silverman is having a birthday today as well.
That'd be Dr. Patty Silverman, Thank you very much, yes.
Love her.
Used to work for Pat Robertson back in the day.
Also, Heather Wilson is celebrating today, a school counselor at Oakwood Middle School.
She worked for Pat Robertson and Paul Kahn. So there you go. Patty, is that right? There we go. Who else was it?
Heather Wilson.
Hello, Heather.
Oakwood Middle School. She's a school counselor there. Jared Groover is 21 today. That is from his mom. She says he is her oldest of 5 children. He's an awesome young man and a great daddy to my 2-year-old grandson. Happy birthday, Jared, today. And then Barrett Painter is having a birthday today. His wife, Leslie, just sent that in to us. Happy birthday to Barrett today.
Happy birthday, Barrett, yeah.
Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line, Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have something for everyone to help you manage your finances with ease and security. Call Ken Do at 423-381-3427.
Okay, fix it. I was going to say Fruit Loops has the yesterday's list up on Mix TV, but you know, he's basically
the graphic didn't update.
Basically living in yesterday. Hey, what about that football deal we had yesterday at Rotary Club? It was pretty cool, wasn't it?
That was very awesome. I like having that.
Channel 3, of course, they say Local 3 now. They had a good story last night. We had the Jamie Kyle. I got to give him credit. He had the idea. He's a program chairman at the Noonday Rotary this year. President, Bridget, is Kevin Brooks.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I asked him if he had to resign being mayor to be president of Rotary, but anyway. So now they had a great panel. Had the 3 local high school coaches, Damon Floyd, Drew Akins, and Chandler Tygarn. And it was great. And I had some really good questions asked. Bill Brown, Hunter McCord asked a couple of great questions, and that's all we had time for. Because I think Drew Akins is still sitting there talking. Quite frankly, I think he's still over there. Yeah. Hey, what about the cookies delivered to Drew yesterday, Austin? I saw you trying to get some.
That was pretty awesome. They smelled up the room pretty fast. It smelled delicious.
I had some crumble cookies delivered, brought in by Griffin. Of course, half of them were missing, but anyway. All right,
I stopped Ben Bobick when I was leaving and told him, I said, now, Drew Akins, it's hard to get anything out of him.
Yeah.
And I think he had been doing an interview for about 20 minutes at that point.
I saw on television last night that the room was entirely empty. I think they were setting up for an event next week, as he was still standing there talking. But no, they did a great job, and it was Drew Akins' birthday yesterday. So just a great day. Hey, you can go back and watch that. Austin and Getty and Ratcliffe cover that for us. MixTV.tv, our coverage of all of the high school football previews presented by Life Care Centers of America. The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, gas prices on the way back up. They are rising rapidly. Gas prices up in Tennessee by 21 cents. That according to AAA. Two top Tennessee Republican House and Senate leaders said the governor does not have support in the GOP-dominated General Assembly to pass his proposed Order of Protection bill during that special call session slated to begin August 21st involving firearms. And Tim Henderson, an update. Of course, Tim, President and CEO of Cleveland Utilities, updated board members on the ongoing work to improve the taste and odor of water from the Hiwassee River. Those stories and more in full detail at the top of the hour. Batten down the hatches. Get ready. Rivers King is coming in. And he came in hot at the Bradley County In-Service yesterday, Bridget.
You know what? We could get him to announce our winners of our gift cards, also our passes that we're giving away.
Yeah, we gave we had a prize on our app the last 2 days for the in-service folks, the teachers, that sort of thing. Yeah, it's a great idea. We'll get him to do that and more in a moment.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. They have recently relocated to a larger, more convenient branch at 950 25th Street in Cleveland at the intersection of Peerless Road. Their team, operating hours, and services have not changed. Call them at 423-458-3007. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Celebrate the red, white, and blue at Eller.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Attention shoppers, learn more about our Picky Promise.
This produce looks amazing, and it smells so fresh. Food City is as picky about produce as I am, and that's hard to do. But they make it look easy with their Picky Promise. If it's ever not fresh, they'll replace it.
That's cool. And I thought their helpful, certified butchers were the coolest thing about this place.
It's all here!
Nobody does food like Food City.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
You get a yearly checkup, shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, Comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Hey, who doesn't love a great deal?
We all do, right? And right now at our clearance center, you can get an adjustable base for as little as $199 or assorted headboards for only $99 each.
But only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com, proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee. They want to remind you they have family packs of Feed 5, a Feed 10 with pork, pulled chicken, ribs, or beef brisket, all at Buddy's Barbecue. Buddy's also caters. You can call our friend Deanne Dawes at Buddy's Barbecue, or call or actually just go online, Buddy'sBBQCleveland.com. Of course, convenient drive-through, and they're on Paula Parkway in Cleveland. All right, I tell you what, I want to go over, and I told you he was coming.
This Mixed TV interview is supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Visit us online at wholesalesupply.us.
Bradley County in service, and I want to say hello to Rivers King. Rivers, how are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm very glad to be with you.
Rivers, I'm glad you're here. And tell us a little about yourself, how old you are, where you go to school, that sort of thing.
I'm about like 8 years old. After December to January, I'm gonna be like 9, and I go to school at Michigan Avenue.
Okay, so I met you for the first time yesterday. I can't believe I just met you because I've known your parents so many years. First of all, tell us who Mom and Dad are.
So Richie is he's in the studio right now.
Right here.
My mom, she's in Michigan. Oh, like way out in Michigan, probably on a cruise. I don't know what she's doing.
And who's your mom?
Brandy King, which she was actually a news anchor on Channel 9, and her TV name was Sarah Jennings.
All right, so we've known your mom and dad for years. So listen, you were picked by Bradley County Schools to represent them at the in-service for all the teachers and all the faculty, all that sort of thing, at First Baptist Church yesterday. What was that like for you? There's probably 1,500 people there. What was that like for you?
It was crazy because of like every time I would get off a stage, I would hear the crowd go like, "Yeah, Rivers."
That was so good. So they had you coming up telling some jokes.
Yeah.
And that was so much fun. And I want to tell you, Rivers, I heard about you all day yesterday. Matter of fact, I was at the Cleveland Rotary Club meeting with our local football coaches, and Dr. Cash told me, she said Rivers was the highlight of the in-service. You kept them awake.
Yeah,
I love that.
Awake.
I love that. Okay, so Rivers, we wanted everybody to meet you, but I think Bridget's got something for you to do here because we gave away some prizes at the teacher in-services. Cleveland City Schools on Monday, Bradley County Schools on Tuesday, and I think you've got some winners there for us. Is that right?
That's right, yeah. So we have,
yeah, that's right.
We've got a $100 gift card from the Cleveland Bradley County Teachers Federal Credit Union. And so they gave us 2 of those gift cards, one for a city teacher, one for a county teacher. So our city winner is
Brandy Mason.
Brandy Mason. All right.
And Blythe Bauer.
At Blythe Bauer. That's right. Okay. And then who's our county winner, Rivers?
Amy Hawkins from Taylor.
Amy Hawkins at Taylor Elementary has won a $100 gift card from the Teachers Credit Union. All right. We got some more prizes.
Soaky Mountain Water Park. Soaky Mountain Water Park.
Key Mountain Water Park. Beth Fennell, Ocoee Middle.
Okay, Beth Fennell's going to Soaky Mountain Water Park. There we go.
Six Flags, or I'm sorry, Lake Winnie.
Lake Winnie, Johnson Adcock, Ocoee Middle.
Johnson Adcock of Ocoee Middle School. All right.
Six Flags.
Six Flags, Wesley Bennett, Michigan Avenue.
Oh, you probably know Wesley Bennett.
Yeah.
Mr. Bennett, do you know him? At Michigan Avenue?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Very good. He needs to show up for work more, apparently.
Dollywood.
Oh.
Tanisha Fraser, Michigan Avenue. I know her too.
I think that may be...
She's a kindergarten teacher.
Miss Fraser at Michigan Avenue?
Yeah, Miss Fraser.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so we know Miss Fraser. I was in kindergarten, Miss Fraser. Is that Tricia? That's right. Sadly, she's married to Monty, so she lost that bet, apparently. But anyway. All right.
Dollywood Splash Country. Dollywood Splash Country, Rebecca Miller, Lake Forest.
Rebecca Miller at Lake Forest wins, what was it?
Dollywood. Or Dollywood Splash.
Splash Country. All right,
Splash
gonna go
Country.
splash in the country. Is that it, Bridget?
Yep.
Boy, Rivers, you did a great job. All right, so let's talk about yourself. Now, you're going to be in what grade this year?
3rd grade.
Okay, 3rd grade. Do we know who our teacher is yet?
I actually do. Like in my school, like the week, like right before school starts, you get a letter from the teacher telling you like what her name is, all of her favorite colors and foods and all that, and a letter for like everything you need. And I got it, and I figured out that my new teacher is Miss O'Neill. A shout out to all my teachers.
Yes, smart,
And,
very smart.
Of course, Miss O'Neill, since I think she's going to be a good teacher.
Okay, so Rivers, here's what we need to do. We need to get that list out with Dad. And, of course, Mom's in Michigan, as you said. She'll be back eventually. But we need to get that list of her favorite restaurants. And then we're going to buy some gift cards, okay? Now, say we, you, and your dad. And we'll just rotate them and pick them out. And then, hey, who knows how that grade card looks? You know, you gotta. I mean, you're smarter than I am, but that's what I had to do, okay, back in the day, you know. Just to pass. What do you want to do when you get older? What do you want to do when you grow up?
I mean, my like dream job is to become like an astronaut and finally like live my dreams of being in zero gravity.
So you want to be in zero gravity?
Yeah, because I've always wanted to like, I've seen like science things in space where like I figured out that like if you get like a drink of like let's say Kool-Aid, and you squeeze it too hard and it goes into mid-air, well, instead of it just being little like drops like slowly going through the air, it actually bunches up into like a little orb, and then it floats in the air and you can eat it like Pac-Man.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That's pretty good. That's great. Rivers, I tell you, I thought you wanted to go into broadcasting. I told you yesterday at in-service, quit school, come and work with me. Then you can look at Bridget all morning and get inspired. What happened to that?
I don't know.
Well, it's all right. Rivers, I'm so glad to have you. Richie, thank you for bringing them. And I tell you what I'm going to do.
Yes.
So Bridget's going to take you out there, going to get with Sheridan, and I want you to pick out tickets to anything we got. Anything we got, okay? Any amusement park, anything we have, you get tickets because you've done such a great job, okay, buddy? And I appreciate you very much. And hello, I'm sure Brandy's watching in Michigan up there. Hello, Whirlpool! We love them, largest employer in Bradley County. All right, Rivers, hey, have a great school year, and I hope you'll come back.
Oh, and also, before I go...
Please.
I do want to give a shout-out to all my Bradley County School, all the coaches on the football team.
Yes, you told me that yesterday. So you play football, Bradley Youth Football League?
Yeah, Bradley Youth.
All right, so who's your coach?
So my main coach is Coach Bartow. And then I've got, like... I forgot how many I forgot how many more side coaches I have. But
lots of coaches.
A lot of coaches.
When do you start your season? I guess you told me yesterday you're practicing now. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm practicing now. I think like on Saturday. It's not my first game because I was at Florida just a couple of days ago.
Yeah, in training camp, I'm sure.
Yeah.
There in the NFL. That's right. All right. So did you know that Coach Josh Heupel of UT came last Monday night, or maybe a couple of Monday nights ago, and he came and raised money for the Bradley Youth Football League?
Yes.
How about it?
I remember.
And you were there?
Yeah, I was there.
So you were there?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Very good. So, and you got to meet Coach Heupel. He took a picture with all of you guys. That was very nice. Well, listen, Rivers, thank you so much for coming, buddy. Richie, thanks for bringing him. You guys go out there and pick what you want, okay? Thank you very much. My buddy Rivers King, he did a great job at Bradley County In-Service yesterday. Good to see you, man. See you, buddy. Thank you, Richie. Hey, I'm very glad to be with you. We finally got some IQ points in here. That's very nice. Thank you. Good to see you. Brandy, hello in Michigan. All right. Boy, he's something. I can't believe we just met him. It's 18 before the hour, and we'll come right back with more in just a moment.
This week of Mix 30 is brought to you by Rock.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
White and blue tag sale going on now at Mermaid's Lee Highway Clearance Center. $4.99, $9.99, and $14.99, including Tempur-Pedic. But hurry before they're gone.
All right, thank you, Roger Pickett. The Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, well, for today, we'll get temperature highs around 89 degrees, low tonight 64. A lot of rain tomorrow, high only 80. And then Friday, more rain, 84. Your Simply Bank temperature at 67 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
The Town Squire, excited about turning 46 years old. Yes. And the same location.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and take advantage of Bradley County's largest pre-owned inventory, or visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty. It was last night at 6 o'clock, and the New York Mets, they traded Justin Verlander back to Houston. Well, he came from Houston, he and his wife, Kate Upton. Verlander helped the Astros win the World Series last year. Guess what? He's going back to Houston. Also got this in thanks to Gary Ownby. Lake Forest defeated Heritage 37-6. It was a conference opener for both schools in the East Tennessee Football Conference. And boy, yesterday we had a wonderful time at the Cleveland Noonday Rotary Club with our 3 local high school football coaches. It was a great thing, Bridget. You know, Jamie Kyle had the idea, which I didn't know I had a brain. Did you?
Oh, yes.
Program chairman. So he invited us to be there, and hey, Austin, we put it on live, didn't we?
Yes, we did live stream.
What?
Yes, we did live stream.
Well, you know, we've had, I don't know, 5,000 people or so watch it already, and it was just a great idea, a great time at the Rotary Club, the most activity and excitement they've had in about 40 years. But it's at the museum, wonderful time. But those guys did great. They answered some tough questions, quite frankly. But anyway, it was a great session. We're going to have them in here in our studios on August 11th, our annual visit with Bob Kessling, voice of the Vols, also that morning. High school football right around the corner.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Dad, I don't feel so good.
What'd you say, babe?
I don't feel so good.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want to take your temperature?
Yes, please.
Yeah, it does look high. Let's schedule an appointment with DPCA.
Direct Primary Care Associates is here to help at times just like these. The convenience of same-day and telemed visits. They are always available to help with your busy lifestyle. Visit us online at directpca.com.
We've been on vacation, Steve.
Which one? I mean, my word, that's your whole life.
Oh, come on.
You're gone all the time.
You disappear for 6 months at a time. You should be the one talking about vacation.
I guess.
You
I
just
don't know.
be happy, Bridget and Dwayne, and everybody's there to pick up the slack.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a lot of slack, by the way, and it ain't picked up most of the time. Anyway, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. It's good to be back. We had a great trip, and it's almost fall, Steve. I can't believe summer has gone by so quickly. It's been a good summer, but it's a fast summer. So this is that time that, my kids keep waking up. School's coming around the corner. So we're getting closer and closer to back to school. Sorry.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm narcolepsy. Bobby Ludwig, Bobby's your Edward Jones financial advisor. What's happening, Bobby?
Right. I just depressed all the teachers and students out there. But
well, I mean, you're talking about fall's coming. It's 95 degrees. I mean, look. Now, don't get me started on how we start school on the first day of August. It was ridiculous. I mean, and God bless Nate Tucker, who's the chairman of the Cleveland Board of Education. He got an earful from me in the bathroom at the museum yesterday. Well, he can't do anything about it. Well, of course he could, I guess, but I mean, it's unbelievable. We started after Labor Day, and I know they get a fall break now and then they're off every other day, but God love them. I mean, it's just too early, and to suggest this is fall is insane. Fall starts September 21. Is it 20th or 21st?
23rd, I believe.
No, it's not. I mean, people get their pumpkin spice out and they get all this.
Look it up.
It's summer. All right, come on, now you bum me out. Let's go.
Oh, excuse me, woke me up. Sorry. Mark.
Man.
September 23rd.
No, it's not.
Yes,
That's a lie. That's fake news.
Thank you.
Come on. 23rd? I thought it was the 21st.
That's when the Christmas trees come out at Lowe's.
Yeah, whatever.
23rd.
Who cares?
Hey, markets were mixed yesterday. The Dow up 71 points to close at 35,631. The S&P down 12 points to close at 4,577, and the NASDAQ down 62 to close at 14,284. So markets were mixed yesterday. However, since I've been gone, the market's really done well. So IRAs, 401ks, investments, for those that are in it for the long haul, have really been happy the last several weeks. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. How can people reach out to you?
Let's give us a call, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or stop by and see me at 2060 North Dakota, right by the old Liner gas station.
All right, Bobby, thanks. Talk to you tomorrow. Hey, we've got a very special interview coming up. The Dillard family is going to join us and talk about a brand new project that they are launching publicly here this morning. Well, I tell you, this family has been through more than anyone can imagine. And so we're going to talk with them coming up. They're excited to hear this, and I think you will be. So stand by for all of that here. It's Taylor Swift. Mix 1041, mixtv.tv. Good morning.
Good morning. We're still in our relief period from the humidity. We had that great break yesterday. It was still hot in the afternoon, but you could feel that difference of having that lower humidity. So when we look at the day today, it's what I'm calling kind of our transition day. We're going to see gradually increasing clouds and gradually increasing humidity once again. So rising back up. Enjoy it while it lasts this morning, because it's not going to be low for much longer on this Wednesday. Continues to rise overnight, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, into Monday of next week, very much in that very muggy category. So once again, you're going to feel that stickiness to the air, certainly in the days to come. Also, when we have more moisture, we're also talking about yes, greater rain chances too. So not completely dry today, but a lot of locations you don't have to worry about rainfall. We do have about a 20% chance we could see a couple of isolated showers or storms today, particularly for our eastern mountain communities. Rain will be likely though on Thursday and Friday, coming in a few different waves, and at times it will be heavy. heavy. For your weekend, a little bit lower rain chances, but not completely zero. So a couple of isolated showers possible on Saturday. That'll be most likely for our northeastern Alabama communities. And then about a 30% chance on Sunday, another slight bump up on Monday to about a 50% probability. I want to focus on the next 3 days though, today, Thursday, and Friday. So when we look ahead to tomorrow, this is Thursday, this is the excessive rainfall outlook. So this is going to be kind of similar to that severe weather outlook, but based off of the potential of having flooding. And what you're going to notice is a large portion of our area is under that level 2 slight risk. The further to the southwest you go, that level 1 risk. So what does that mean? Well, anytime we have those repeated storms, including heavy downpours, localized flooding will be possible, especially in low-lying and poor drainage areas. All right, next up is the severe outlook for tomorrow. We have this green bullseye kind of smack dab over our area, and it's completely covering us up. That's that level 1 marginal risk, so it's a low-end threat. But Thursday, we could see an isolated severe storm with damaging high winds and a very low risk for a tornado. In fact, as I show you those probabilities, the damaging wind risk is at 5%, that tornado risk at a 2% probability. So something to be mindful of. I think the rain and the problems it's going to cause for your commute, the potential for localized flooding, will be the primary threat over the next couple of days. Now, right now, you don't have to worry about any of that. We have really quiet conditions across the Tennessee Valley. In fact, really not even seeing very many clouds. There may be a stray cloud here and there if you're looking towards the east. That's about it. More clouds down to the west of us, and then big storm complex far to the northwest of our area. This is the region of development that we're going to be kind of eyeing as we look forward to your Thursday, though, as we have that rain and storm line coming in from the west. So for today, mostly sunny first thing in the morning, gradually increasing clouds, and then notice as we go through the day.
Prizes with our Mix 1041 Summer of Fun. And this week, sponsored by All Safe Storage, my buddy Ed Brown at All Safe Storage. I know we've got some prizes right now.
That's right. We have tickets to give away to Dollywood Splash Country. The only way to win those is to register via the Mix 1041 app. So if you have our app, you can go get registered right now. If you don't, you can download it free of charge. The link is right there on our website, mymix1041.com. Again, this week's Summer of Fun is presented by All Safe Storage.
Well, we're going to be joined now by a dear family and some people that I know that this community loves and has really look to pray for and support. We're joined now by Matt and Terry Dillard, also Tanner Dillard. You guys want to come up here for a second? Also my buddy Randy Bonner. Matt, I want to begin with you. Come on up, if you will, to one of those. Just pick one. Hey, we got plenty. Matt, obviously your family has been through unspeakable tragedy last Christmas, and I just, I just can't imagine at all what you've experienced.
Yeah, Steve, it's just by God's grace and God's faith, our faith in God and trust in Him in situations like this that, that we're able to move on, and, things like this, it's easy to ask the question why, and you don't understand it, but, God's got a bigger plan that's so much bigger than ours. And just, putting our faith in Him and trust in Him in a time like this is all you can do. I don't understand how people can, go through life without Christ. It's very difficult. But, you think about the tragedy, but the support for our family through this tragedy, it's just the love of Christ that you see all through this, and it's just been incredible. The first responders, the community. It's just been incredible, and our church family. We couldn't, have done this without our church family.
What church, Matt?
Elkmont Baptist Church.
Elkmont Baptist. I love Elkmont Baptist.
Yes. So, but that's, just. And you think about Dustin and Brittany and the lives that they lived. We just they enjoyed life, and their relationship with God was important. And those three precious boys with their life behind that, and just trying to move forward with that, and bring them up in the way that they would have brought them up.
Brittany, was recognized yesterday, the Bradley County Teacher in Service, as being the Teacher of the Year at the building level at Walker Valley.
Yes.
And then also the system level Secondary Teacher of the Year, and that was a very special moment at the in-service yesterday. Terry, my goodness, I just get your thoughts and anything you'd like to add to what Matt said.
There's not really words, you know, like to describe, you know, the pain. You don't ever expect to have to bury your kids, you know, not one, especially not two at a time. Brittany getting that award, you know, like even last year, it was emphasized. I know Dr. Bell emphasized that it was not because of the tragedy. It was not because of what happened. It was on her own merit, you know, that her name had come up even before. So I was glad to. I'm sorry she didn't get to see that, you know, but I was thankful for that recognition for her, because just listening, you know, like when she would come and pick the boys up in the afternoons, just she never mentioned names or anything, but she would tell me about situations that she had to handle at school, and we'd sit there with tears in our eyes, you know, but I would think how awesome the way that she did handle things. So I'm glad that that she got that recognition. And
we're joined by, that's right, Matt and Terry, also Tanner Dillard. Terry, I want to ask you, a lot of people want to know how are the boys doing? How are they?
They're good. The boys are doing good. You know, Preston's the oldest. He will get a little bit teary sometimes, you know, come climb in my lap. I miss Mommy and Daddy, you know, and he'll sit there for cuddles and everything for a few minutes, and then he'll go back, you know, and everything. So Pierce is not super verbal with how he feels. So we have a photo album that we keep on the coffee table because I want the boys, and we've got the pictures on the wall, and I want the boys to see that. They're so young, I want them to remember everything that we can help them remember. So Pierce will go, he's the middle, and you know, he'll point. There's Mommy, oh, there's Daddy, you know, and stuff like that. PC does the same thing. You know, he was just 2.5. And I think, you know, us talking and pictures, that's what he's going to remember. So we keep those there, and he'll be, you know, like, it's just happy-go-lucky, you know, like, oh, look, Daddy's laughing, you know, oh, look, they're playing, they're hiding or something, you know. So just cute little pictures, just random, you know, all throughout, that we keep around for them to look at whenever they want to. And it's like, Preston doesn't really like going to the cemetery, you know. Pierce is, you know, he'll just go kind of wander and everything. PC, though, the little one, you know, we brought seashells back from the beach, so he was all ready, you know, to put the seashells down and fix them around, you know, the name things. And so he doesn't, you know, like, he knows they're not here, but yeah, but they're doing, and health-wise, they're doing well.
That's what I was going to ask you. I know they were injured, obviously.
Yep. Well, you know, I mean, that night they didn't really expect that Preston and Pierce, the two oldest, would even make it. But, you know, God has got big plans for them.
Amen.
I'm excited to see what they're going to do. But Preston is released from all medical. Pierce will still have to go about once a year for the head trauma, and also for, you know, like, it was like a couple of weeks after the wreck that they found a broken leg. And so he'll have to go about once a year for that because it was really close to the growth plate. And PC, he's released from all medical. Yep.
Tanner Dillard, just buddy, the support has really been something, hasn't it?
Yes.
Tell me about that part of it, and just overall your thoughts.
Yeah, you know, I lost a best friend, really two best friends through this, and there's been a lot of people, you know, that I was close to already that have kind of stepped in and helped fill those roles, but you know, it's something you never really anticipate happening or you're never ready for. You obviously have questions and that sort of thing, but you know, obviously we're a faithful family, so we found, you know, some peace in that, and then throughout the process, I mean, just the outpouring of support and love from the community, people that you don't even know, and even people outside of this community, was unbelievable, honestly, and just kind of sobering to realize and think about. You know, there's a lot of good still in the world, even amongst a bunch of craziness that goes on. So that's definitely been a help. You know, there's a lot of people that don't have that and wouldn't get that. Obviously, you know, this is up there, you know, for tragedy levels, I guess you could say. So it's been a big help, you know, having the support from the community and our friends and family and church family.
Absolutely. We're joined by Matt and Terry Dillard, Tanner Dillard, and my longtime friend, come on up, Randy Bonner joins us. And Randy, I know that there's an announcement to be made here and something that the family, along with you, have been working on. Tell me about this.
Well, the Dillard family, I've been friends with them for the 21 years I've lived in Cleveland. You won't find a finer family. If something like this happened, there isn't a finer family for these boys to be raised in. And so they have a love for this community. The Dillards have always been givers. The village came around them, but now they're wanting to give back to the community. And it started with Tanner. Tanner had just a couple of weeks after the crash, just felt a sense and urging from God that we need to do something. We need to give back to the community. We need to have a positive impact to prevent these things, to reduce these crashes from happening in the future, and to invest wherever we need to invest to make a difference, to make a positive difference. And so from that urging that God placed on his heart, we're now where we are today. Long process, went through a lot of different name possibilities. I was blessed. I'm deeply honored by the fact that they asked me months ago to come and help them launch this, and I can't, Steve, I can't tell you how much of an honor it is for me to do that. And every day there's miracles. There's something that God does that affirms that this is what we need to be doing every day. And when I say that, I mean that. But we prayed about it. I think Tanner was the first one to mention that, you know, 24/7, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Let's do something to make a difference. A couple other things that he had seen out there in the marketing world about 24/7. It made a lot of sense, and so we prayed about it. We talked about that, and then we thought of the word movement, and how all that came together. And we have a board, and we presented that idea with them along with some others, and the comments that they made. It brought it all together, the 24/7 movement, engaging in positive change to reduce and prevent impaired driving and save lives.
Wow.
But there's also double significance in the numbers 247. And this is where it's one of those God things. But that's the ages of the boys at the time of the crash, 2, 4, and 7.
Wow.
And so there's momentum. Again, it's about movement. And we're trying to do what we can. We're starting in Bradley County, but we're also at the same time the counties that touch our counties, because at any given week, people do life, work, shop, church, family, and they cross over county lines. Brittany and Dustin lived in Meigs County, and the crash happened in Bradley County, less than a mile from Polk County. And so we want to have an impact on all of these counties that touch ours. And so this is just the beginning. God's been blessing as we move along, but we're on a really good journey that we feel like can make an impact and make a difference in people's lives.
Randy, Tanner, as Randy mentioned you a second ago, what really stood out about this? What made you think about this?
Well, like I said, obviously you never really anticipate something like this happening. You never see it happening to your family. And so whenever it did, it just kind of hit home. And, we're a faith-based family. And so as we kind of process through the whys and, why us and all that, just kind of felt a sense that there was a reason. And, Dustin and Brittany wouldn't just want us to sit around and feel sorry and just kind of, get stuck in life where we were at, sort of thing. So, just wanted to take this and create something positive out of it, and something that would allow them to kind of live on, their legacy be remembered, and basically, hopefully prevent it from happening to another family that may not be as grounded, in their faith or, something like that.
Terry, what do you hope happens out of this? What would you like to see?
I would love to see people making better choices, always. And I would love to see people, not drink and drive at all. I would love to see these liquor stores that keep popping up on all of our corners here in town go away, but I know that's not going to happen. But it's like Tanner said, like even if, what we're doing can keep some families from having to go through this. That's what I hope. Mm-hmm. It's horrible. There's no words. But I hope that it can maybe convince somebody to make a better choice.
Matt, same question. What do you hope comes out of this?
Well, obviously, Steve, we want to be a positive impact to our community. And as Terry talked about, but, to make better choices, every day we get up. The day's going to be full of choices. And every choice we make is going to impact someone, in our lives. And we're hoping to, obviously Dustin and Brittany and their lives were, they were happy. They lived a life. And like I said earlier, their walk with God was important, and their boys, their family was right there second. And just to, have an impact to where people understand that choices do matter. And, the number one choice we can make in life is to have a relationship with Jesus Christ. And I'm hoping and praying, no matter what, though, that through this, we can impact lives in a positive way. You think about the culture we live in today, and there's so much negativity. But we want to be a positive impact and give back to this community that has just poured out its love and support for our family. That's just been incredible.
Randy, I would imagine there are thousands of people listening and watching at this moment who want more information because they want to continue. They want to continue to support this family. What do they do?
Well, we are just a few days away from having our website launched.
Great.
And it'll be the 247movement.org. So be looking for that.
Okay.
But I can be reached. My email is randy@the247movement.org. Also, I can provide my phone number, and people can reach us through that as well. It's 423-240-8620. We have a lot of projects coming up for our community, and we're always looking for volunteers. If people want to join us and be a volunteer, if they have something that they feel like would be an asset to what we're trying to do, we would love to hear about that. If they want to be a donor and want to financially support us, we would welcome that as well. But we've got several initiatives, several things that have already been kicked off, and we'd love for people to join us on this journey.
And I think there's an event on the calendar we're going to be announcing soon. Is that right?
That's right. Yes, on September 30th. September 30th is actual National Child Car Seat Safety Day.
Yes.
And so we are doing a Child Car Seat Safety Day here for our community, September 30th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Westwood Baptist Church. If any families, young families, need a car seat, they need assistance, we will provide them with a car seat, a brand new, safe, high-quality car seat. We're partnering with the city police, the sheriff's department, and we're going to do car seat inspections. We'll do installments. We'll have some family fun activities. Maybe Steve Hartline's going to be with us.
I'll be there.
Hey.
Now listen, I'll be there if we can get Paul Davis a new car seat. He's the only unsaved executive pastor of any church in Cleveland that we know of. So I don't know. But no, I am so looking forward to that. I want everybody to mark it on your calendars. September the 30th at Westwood Baptist Church. Well, I am just so honored that you guys all came in. We have just prayed and prayed for you, and we continue. And I would tell the people listening and watching that we need to keep praying.
Yes.
We need to keep doing it. And that, in fact, now we can turn that into movement.
Yes.
And there we go. I didn't even think of that. But 24/7, the movement. Is that right?
That's right.
Is that right?
Yes.
All right. And we're looking for the website, .org?
Yes. And Steve, the message you're going to hear from us, Matt said part of it, choices matter. We want everybody who's listening to know that choices matter. Always buckle up, always put your phone down, and always drive sober. And we're going to drive a couple of things that you'll see online. We're going to ask people as we move along to make a pledge and to go online and to do a little survey, but at the end of that survey, to pledge never to drive impaired. That means texting. That means drinking and driving. That means drugs, anything that will impair you, sleeping, you're too tired, anything that impairs you from driving. We're going to ask people to seriously think. We're going to try to educate, raise awareness, and ask people to go online and join us in this grassroots movement to make a pledge. And then we're going to ask people to make a promise, the I will not be silent promise. And that promise means that they will do everything in their power to keep a friend, a family member, somebody at work, somebody at a party, that everybody knows that they should not be driving and they're getting ready to jump in that car and they say those three fatal words, I'll be fine. Everybody knows they will not be fine. So we want people to join us in that effort, that they will do what they can, say what they can, no matter if they might offend somebody, but it's worth saving lives, and it's worth saving that person's life. And so we want to challenge people to join us. I will not be silent. I will do what I can to keep others around me from making a bad decision in their vehicle.
Matt and Tanner Dillard, thank you very much. God bless you. And Randy Bonner, please come back anytime. Okay, anytime. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv, where the news is coming up next. Stand by for that at this Wednesday morning, and we'll come right back with more in just a moment.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios. Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios. This is Talk 1013 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 1013 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
It can be BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. Former President Trump is summoned to the federal courthouse in Washington, D.C. tomorrow to be arraigned for the third time this year, this time on charges related to trying to overturn the 2020 election.
Conspiring to defraud the United States, conspiring to disenfranchise voters, and conspiring and attempting to obstruct an official proceeding.
Special counsel Jack Smith, Trump attorney John Lauro on Fox.
The president believes in his heart that he had not only responsibility, but the right as any American to contest issues in the 2020 election, to raise important facts that the public needed to know.
The indictment says Trump knew there was no widespread fraud and told Vice President Pence, "You're too honest," for refusing to go along with a plan to block Joe Biden's electoral college certification in Congress. The former president calls the new charges against him prosecutorial misconduct. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
This news update is brought to you by Rick's Plumbing Service, a family-owned business specializing in new commercial and residential plumbing. Call Jason or Josh at Rick's Plumbing Service, 423-595-6143.
Did you know the Town Squire has tux rentals? Yes, they do. Weddings, proms, special occasions. Come in and check out their tux department. The Town Squire's been offering tux rentals for over 4 decades. Pick out a traditional style or a fashion trending tux and slim or ultra slim fit. They have it all. They have the latest colors and styles to fulfill your rental needs for formal attire. They offer t-shirts to tuxedos at the Town Squire since 1977 to fulfill your clothing needs. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. The 46th anniversary celebration is going on now. Come in and celebrate with great prices and great service.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Doctors Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
All right, Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. Good morning. We're also on Talk 1013 The Buzz. We're on your phone, your mobile devices through the free Mix 1041 app, that free download at mymix1041.com. Bridget, what a powerful interview.
Wow, it sure was. So appreciate them coming in and talking with us this morning.
It's the first time that they have commented publicly, the Dillards. Dustin and Brittany lost on Christmas night in that heinous crash. And I admire them coming in. That is not easy. I don't care. It's just not easy. And so we're going to keep you informed. We're already getting a lot of contacts here, and we're going to keep you informed about how you can join 24/7 The Movement. And Randy Bonner, I love Randy, he's wonderful. So we'll just keep you informed. We're already getting a lot of people reaching out to us, and we're looking forward to telling you more about it. All right, let me get to the news. As Tim Henderson, President and CEO of Cleveland Utilities, told the Cleveland Utility Board, this according to the Cleveland Daily Banner, our buddy Grant Bromley, he said that, Tim said that they're working to continue to improve the taste and odor of the water from the Hiwassee River. It was late April. Customers began complaining of their water having a foul odor and taste. Algae blooms identified in the Hiwassee. The TVA increased the flow of water in an effort to move the blooms and prevent further growth in stagnant waters. Henderson reported during the meeting the level of naturally occurring compounds that have created the taste and odor issue for Cleveland Utility customers below the threshold for humans to detect a difference in the taste or scent of water. And now, according to Tim Henderson, he said basically time will tell, and also noted they have not had any complaints for about the last month. Chattanooga Times Free Press reporting this morning that Steve Hatchett recently stepped down as city attorney to run for district attorney, issued an analysis of the situation in Athens, where the Athens mayor and vice mayor did not violate city ethics policy in a call for Pride Month display, a Pride Month display to be removed in June at their library there. The analysis of the situation clearing Mayor Steve Sherlin and Vice Mayor Larry Eaton of any wrongdoing. The city attorney, Stephen Hatchett, Sherlin and Eaton say they approached the library board as individuals to voice their objections to what they viewed as sexually explicit content in books that they said are displayed near books for young children at the E.G. Fisher Public Library in Athens. The display was taken down at their request shortly after it went up at the 1st of June, and the federally recognized LGBTQ plus Pride Month. And the display contains several books, including books called, quote, Queer Heroes and, quote, Ready When You Are, end quote. And the appearance and removal triggered opponents and supporters to turn out for June's City Council meeting to voice complaints and support. And that story again from the Chattanooga Times Free Press. Gas prices going up again, up 21 cents according to AAA in Tennessee, to an average cost per gallon of $3.38. That's also 29 cents more than a month ago, but still 41 cents lower than this time last year. Two top Tennessee Republican House and Senate leaders said Governor Bill Lee does not have support in the GOP-dominated General Assembly to pass his proposed, quote, Order of Protection bill during a special call session slated to begin August 21st. Comes 2 days after reports the governor did not fully answer questions from the press on whether he believed that his bill had support in the legislature or whether his bill had a sponsor. And this, of course, special session follows the shooting at the Covenant School in Nashville. There has been a data breach. The Chattanooga Heart Institute reports they've had a data security incident involving patient information due to a cyber attack. This according to our news partners at Local 3. While the Institute says the unauthorized third party did not access data directly from their electronic medical records, they might have obtained some patient-related details such as names, addresses, social security numbers, and health information. If your information was included in the breach, you should have received a notice by mail. The Heart Institute has hired Equifax to offer identity monitoring services for affected individuals. And that is the news at 8:22. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777. It's time for our obituary program brought to you by Rob Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory. Jean McDonald, age 88, passed away on Saturday. A member of the North Cleveland Baptist Church her entire life, where she taught Sunday school. Arrangements by the Fike, Randolph & Son Funeral Home are in charge of the arrangements for Jean McDonald, age 88, who passed away on Saturday. Linda Sue Mayton, age 76, of Cleveland, passed away after a lengthy illness at her home on August the 1st. She worked in human resources for 30 years at Bendix, and upon retiring, she helped form and direct Bridge Makers grief support group through the Ralph Buckner Funeral Home, which they were able to minister through a period of 21 years. Her husband Doyle, longtime music director at Mount Carmel Baptist Church, and also at Ralph Buckner, by the way. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home in charge of the arrangements for Linda Sue Mayton, age 76, of Cleveland, passed away yesterday. And our thoughts and prayers sincerely with the Maytons and our buddy Doyle Mayton. God bless him. All right, that's brought to you by Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on Northley Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwood Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The YMCA's after-school program is a safe place for children to play, learn, and grow when out of school. They are now registering for the 2023-2024 school year. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Looking for the dealer who's gonna give you more. Kia of Cleveland Superstore.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve.
Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and the car business is back. Inventory's back, discounts are back, and interest rates are down. Cleveland Ford even has trade-in assistance cash available, so hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because now is the time to buy.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or French toast tips. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
All right, good morning, everyone. It is 8:27. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Now is the time to save big. $400 off select Stearns & Foster, $500 off on the new Tempur-Pedic mattresses going on now during our summer savings event at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for today, we'll have partly cloudy skies, a high of 87 and a low of 71. This evening, we'll have rain showers developing after midnight. For tomorrow, thunderstorms throughout the day, potential for heavy rainfall tomorrow, a high of 78 and a low of 71 tomorrow evening. And then on Friday, thunderstorms likely again with a high of 83. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 70 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Bring that beat back. This is Mix 104.1.
Tell me how. Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
We here at Mermaid know what you need, and it's a good night's sleep. And right now, you can get it for less at our clearance center. You can save up to 50% on Tempur-Pedic, Nectar, Stearns & Foster, and many more.
But only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 104.1 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Also on your phone, your mobile devices, through the free Mix 1041 app. That's a free download at mymix1041.com. Mix Mornings presented by Tzatziki's, and a great lunch or dinner at Tzatziki's in the Target Shopping Center. Also, this is continued the 30th anniversary celebration of Mix 1041. We call it Mix 30, and it's all presented by the TVFCU Mortgage Department. Hey, don't forget, when you get your mortgage at TVFCU, they will pay for your appraisal. Got a great prize this week. It's with our friends at Rock Creek Outfitters. They're giving away a backpack, drinkware, Gooder sunglasses, and a lunchbox of your choice. You can register now, actually, if you want to call or text. Call us on the volunteer Ridapest Mix line, or text the Sell with Darren Miller text line. Darren Miller, EXP Real Estate, 423, same number, 423-614-6499. If you text, please put your name on it and put Mix 30. That way we'll know to enter you. Time to check our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Okay, topping our list this morning, Brooke Morrison is 7 years old today. This is Austin's little stepdaughter. So happy birthday, Brooke. Hope you have a great day today. Our friend Andy Williams is also celebrating today. Our friend Angela Coates celebrating as well at Ocoee Pediatrics. My friend Dr. Patty Silverman also celebrating her birthday today. Heather Wilson celebrating as well. She is a school counselor at Ocoee Middle School. Jared Groover is 21 today. That is from his mom, who says he is an awesome young man and a great daddy. Barrett Painter is having a birthday today, and then Brett Patterson is also celebrating. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, EXP Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind. You can call Jamie Kyle at 423-381-3429.
Experience the joy of owning a brand new Land Rover today. Visit Land Rover Chattanooga to explore their new and certified pre-owned inventory of Land Rover Defenders, Range Rovers, and more. You can visit them at Land Rover Chattanooga. That is exit 7 North, I-75, and see them in person, or visit LandRoverChattanooga.com. It is 8:35, and we're back in a moment.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs.
Have you heard? The Town Squire is having its 46th anniversary celebration. The Town Squire. Larry and his staff excited over the sale going on at the Town Squire. Brands like Peter Millar's Southern Tide, Vineyard Vines, Johnny O, and Southern Mars, just to name a few. Styles and hanging out sports shirts, polos, and T-shirts. Stop by and check them out. T-shirts $25, sportswear 20% off or more. Outfitting their customers since 1977. The shop that appreciates the customer, the Town Squire. Come in and celebrate their 46th anniversary. Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Things are still looking great out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering. Call them at 423-472-7018. Online at drainrightguttering.com. The go-to gutter guys. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and take advantage of Bradley County's largest pre-owned inventory, or visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
At Alon Plant.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work, and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Attention shoppers, learn more about our Picky Promise.
This produce looks amazing, and it smells so fresh. Food City is as picky about produce as I am, and that's hard to do. But they make it look easy with their Picky Promise. If it's ever not fresh, they'll replace it.
That's cool. And I thought their helpful certified butchers were the coolest thing about this place.
It's all here.
Nobody does food like Food City.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
Let's give away some ducks right now. If you do not have your rubber duck for the Mix 104.1 Great Cleveland Duck Race on Saturday. It's never been on a Saturday. Saturday, August 12th. Greenway Park at Raider Drive. It's all presented by Don Ledford Automotive Center. Call or text in right now. You can win your duck. Here's your chance. 423-614-6499. If you call us, call the volunteer Red Pest Mix line. If you're texting us, please put your name on it. On the Sell with Darren Miller text line, Darren Miller, EXP Real Estate. If you text 423-614-6499, put your name on it, put duck. Okay, that way we'll know what you're talking about. That must be 18 or older to do that. Inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, 20 before 9 a.m.
Of course, you know you can buy all the best name brand mattresses at Mermaid Mattress, but our best value comes from our locally made sets made right here in Cleveland. Mermaid Mattress, better price, better sleep, better life.
For today, partly cloudy skies, a high of 87. We'll have rain showers after midnight tonight with a low of 71. For tomorrow, thunderstorms likely throughout the day. Potential for heavy rainfall tomorrow, a high of 78 and a low of 71 tomorrow evening. And then on Friday, thunderstorms likely again with a high of 83. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 70 degrees.
This Mix 104.1 Weathercast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
We had a no-hitter in Major League Baseball last night. The Astros, Framber Valdez, threw a no-hitter. No-hit the Cleveland Guardians 2-0 last night. Hey, Carmen Lastoria, sorry to see that your Guardians can't get a hit. That's too bad. Braves got a win, finally. Beat the Angels 5-1 last night in Atlanta. They waited till Dwayne Williams wasn't there, so anyway, to get a win. Braves will play an early game, business person special, 12:20 first pitch today. Remember, folks, Braves coverage on our stations. The day games are always on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. Sunday games are on 99.1 FM, okay? It's all driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Baseball trade deadline, flurry of deals yesterday. Deadline last night at 6 o'clock. But the biggest deal, the Mets sent Justin Verlander, the reigning Cy Young Award winner, back to the Houston Astros. He helped them win a world championship last season. He signed with the New York Mets and then waived his no-trade clause, going back to Houston. He and his wife, Kate Upton, heading back to Houston. Lake Forest defeated Heritage 37-6 in the conference opener. Yeah, we had football on August the 1st yesterday out at Lake Forest, thanks to Gary Ownby for the information. And that in their conference opener of the East Tennessee Football Conference. And what a special event at the Cleveland Noonday Rotary Club yesterday. All three local high school football coaches were there. I was honored to hold a conversation with them as the Rotary program yesterday with Bradley coach Damon Floyd, Cleveland coach Chandler Tigard, and Walker Valley coach Drew Akins, who had a birthday yesterday. Had some crumble cookies delivered during the session yesterday. It was a great, very informative, about a half an hour. We had live coverage, and if you missed it, you can go back and watch it on mixtv.tv. Of course, as always, our high school football preview shows are presented by Life Care Centers of America. All right, we'll come back. Coming up in a few minutes, our old friend Wendy Hughes is coming in. You got a lot to talk to us about, a lot going on. Plus, we're going to talk with our friends from the Beta Club at around 9. All right here, Mix 104.1, mixtv.tv. Good morning. Solutions Finance.
Good morning. We're still in our relief period from the humidity. We had that great break yesterday. It was still hot in the afternoon, but you could feel that difference of having that lower humidity. So when we look at the day today, it's what I'm calling kind of our transition day. We're going to see gradually increasing clouds and gradually increasing humidity once again. So rising back up. Enjoy it while it lasts this morning because it's not going to be low for much longer on this Wednesday. Continues to rise overnight, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday into Monday of next week, very much in that very muggy category. So once again, you're going to feel that stickiness to the air, certainly in the days to come. Also, when we have more moisture, we're also talking about yes, greater rain chances too. So not completely dry today, but a lot of locations you don't have to worry about rainfall. We do have about a 20% chance we could see a couple of isolated showers or storms today, particularly for our eastern mountain communities. Rain will be likely though on Thursday and Friday, coming in a few different waves, and at times it will be heavy. For your weekend, a little bit lower rain chances, but not completely zero. So a couple of isolated showers possible on Saturday. That'll be most likely for our northeastern Alabama communities, and then about a 30% chance on Sunday, another slight bump up on Monday to about a 50% probability. I want to focus on the next 3 days though, today, Thursday, and Friday. So when we look ahead to tomorrow, this is Thursday, this is the excessive rainfall outlook. So this is going to be kind of similar to that severe weather outlook, but based off of the potential of having flooding. And what you're going to notice is a large portion of our area is under that level 2 slight risk. The further to the southwest you go, that level 1 risk. So what does that mean? Well, anytime we have those repeated storms, including heavy downpours, localized flooding will be possible, especially in low-lying and poor drainage areas. All right, next up is the severe outlook for tomorrow. We have this green bullseye kind of smack dab over our area, and it's completely covering us up. That's that level 1 marginal risk, so it's a low-end threat. But Thursday, we could see an isolated severe storm with damaging high winds and a very low risk for a tornado. In fact, as I show you those probabilities, the damaging wind risk is at 5%, that tornado risk at a 2% probability. So something to be mindful of. I think the rain and the problems it's going to cause for your commute, the potential for localized flooding, will be the primary threat over the next couple of days. Now, right now, you don't have to worry about any of that. We have really quiet conditions across the Tennessee Valley. In fact, really not even seeing very many clouds. There may be a stray cloud here and there if you're looking towards the east. That's about it. More clouds down to the west of us, and then big storm complex far to the northwest of our area. This is the region of development that we're going to be kind of eyeing as we look forward to your Thursday, though, as we have that rain and storm line coming in from the west. So for today, mostly sunny first thing in the morning, gradually increasing clouds, and then notice as we go through the day for your Wednesday afternoon into the evening time how kind of the core of any of that rainfall mainly is for our eastern mountain communities. Now there could be one in some of the valley spots further to the west, but I at least wanted to kind of give you that likelihood factor. Now as we go through the day on Thursday, some activity early Thursday morning. Notice that timestamp at 4 a.m., but especially as we look towards late morning, 10, 11 o'clock and into the afternoon, here comes that band of the most widespread, including that heavy rain and storm potential with that gusty wind. A little bit of a break, and then we're going to have more rounds that come through. That repetition will continue really throughout the day on Friday as well. With all that heavy rain possible, we're looking at about 1 to 3 inches across our area. So right now it does continue to look like our northeastern communities picking up the highest amount of rain again over the next 3 days. So today we're kind of still pretty nice, just gradually increasing clouds, gradually increasing humidity. Thursday and Friday, more like those soaker kind of events that you want to have the raincoats handy. Also a little bit cooler for your high temperatures because of the rain and clouds.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
Prescription drugs can be expensive, but there's a solution. Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits can save you money on your prescription drugs. With access to free generics, discounted brand name medication prices, and a team of healthcare providers who work with you to find the most affordable options, you can rest easy knowing you're getting the best deal. Say goodbye to the stress and financial burden of expensive healthcare and medication costs. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits can save you money on your prescription drugs. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable health care for all.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
With us, is that right?
I brought Robin. She's our newest to the Hughes Retirement Group, so I'm going to let her introduce herself and tell you a little bit about herself.
Hey, Robin.
Hey, I'm Robin Hunsucker. I've lived here my whole life, married, 2 children, few grandkids.
Few grandkids. How many grandkids?
Well, 9 total.
Oh, man.
We got some steps mixed in, but,
yeah.
you know.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Robin, what's it like being a part of the Hughes family now?
Ooh. Oh, it is like being at home. It's just like being with a family.
Yeah.
They're great.
So you're seeing people as they come in. You're the first point of contact here in Cleveland, is that right?
Yes.
It's a big deal.
And we'll be doing the Medicare once it starts in October.
It's coming. It's coming around the corner. But Wendy, I know we got a couple of things we want to talk about here this morning. One of those is AI, and I know that can be pretty confusing for seniors.
Yes, it's been on the TV, it's been everywhere, artificial intelligence, and it's not to scare people, it's just to help you be aware. And so one of the things we would say is if you get an email, make sure you check your email to make sure the spelling of the place it's coming from is correct. Sometimes they'll have little digits or odd, something that just looks odd. Just don't respond to it or eliminate it. If somebody's trying to get in touch with you, they'll try again. So usually somebody who's trying to scam you won't continue to do the same thing. The same thing over the phone. We've talked about this before with Medicare. Never, never, never give your Social Security number. Don't give your banking information unless it's a trusted person that is calling you. And the big thing that's scary about this particular one is they can take, like if they have you on Facebook and you're talking, they can clone your voice and then use that to say, call Steve and say, this is what we have with we've kidnapped your dog, you know. And so people will send money because they think that they have you. So we encourage you to have a safe word. So what you need to do is if they say they have a loved one of yours, of course Rick and I have talked about this because Rick would not pay a ransom for me. So
maybe the other way around. You may pay him to take you.
Yeah.
Quite frankly.
Yeah. And then I had somebody who called me the other day and said, no, we have all your passwords. And I said, great, let me get a pencil and write them down because I forgot all of them. That's not normally what happens.
Probably
but anyway,
not.
So you need to make sure that you have a safe word so that you have to say, okay, if you have my child or you have someone that is important to me, I want to hear their voice. If you really have them, and if they do have them, then you want a safe word that says lets you know that it is actually them, okay? Because they can take
a voice or whatever.
They can take bits and pieces, and you do not share that password with anyone. And I know that's complicated and frustrating, and it can be scary, but you need to have those things in place.
You have to have a plan, and I guess with more technology, there are more scams apparently targeted towards seniors.
Yes, absolutely, and there are people who have paid a lot of money. Yeah. We even had that in the office before all this started with, you remember our beloved Granny, Rick's mom, and she called and she said, Wendy, somebody's kidnapped Granger. Well, they weren't using AI at that point. They were just, they even put Granger, so to speak, on the phone, but said he'd been hit in the face, so his voice sounded different. And she said, I've got to send money. And I said, well, Granny, he's standing right here beside me, so everything's good. But you don't always have that assurance. So just be very, very careful and be wise in those situations.
And how can people, if they want more information, what would they need to do do with Hughes Retirement?
Well, they can call us at 664-4203. Robin would answer the phone, and then we can answer any questions that you have about that.
So what else is happening?
Well, we have a whole lot because, we're getting ready with Medicare season.
That's right.
And Robin is going to be helping alongside Beth. So we have two ready and able people to answer your questions. And we've always talked about this. One of the things that we do in our office is try to educate you. So we are going to have on September 13th, you want to tell about that?
Yes, we're going to have a breakfast. We're having it at Bradley Square. It's Heat and Eat, the old Santa Fe.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to cater it with Cracker Barrel, and we're just going to have the senior community come in, and it'll be from 10 till 12, and just kind of go over and let them know what's going on with Medicare.
So if you have an interest in that and you want to, it's just kind of like going to be overall about our financial Medicare services, and then a little Q&A, and we'll have all of our staff there to answer questions. So if you are interested in that, you need to call the office and talk to Robin and make a reservation, because we only have so many seats in there.
So that's at the Heat and Eat location at Bradley Square Mall.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, correct. And then
choked up thinking about it.
Yeah, I know. And then September 27th.
Can I get my food to go? It's a joke, Wendy.
Yes,
it's a
you
joke.
can. Yes, you can, because we would not need you to stay there. On September 27th, the Senior Expo at the museum, we're going to be there again.
Great.
And then September 28th, the very next day, we are going to have a coffee bar presented by Vibes Coffee.
Yes.
Logan. And that's going to be from 8 to 11 at our office, and you can come by and bring your stuff to prep to get ready for AEP, so we can get that started and taken care of before the rush starts.
That's smart. Do it ahead of time.
Yeah.
And be ready to do that. Of course, we have Wendy Hughes. Robin Hunsucker joins us. And you've got also, for our listeners to the south in Chattanooga, you've got a great new office down there. Tell me how that's going.
It's going very well. We are gearing up to, we designed it to have classes and also appointments, but a classroom situation. So we're already gearing up to do that, and Granger's kind of running that, and it's off Shallowford Roads. Very easy access off the interstate.
That's right there.
So hopefully I'll be in here if you'll allow me to come back and tell you how that's going.
Come back anytime.
Okay.
Obviously. So some big events coming up. Let's go back. I guess the close one will be September 13th. Is that correct?
Correct. That'll be the Heat and Eat place.
At the Heat and Eat. And I'll tell you what, come back in before that and remind us about it, okay?
I'll do it.
Wendy Hughes and Robin Hunsucker. And let's remind everybody of the website. How can people find out everything? Robin, the website there at Hughes Retirement.
HughesRetirementGroup.com.
I hope.
Well.
Yeah, we have a brand new website, so it has more to look at now. So
more to look at.
We're trying to be a little more interesting. And then we have a little Panera gift card for you to get some breakfast on us. If you want to do it? Pick a caller? Sure, let's do the third caller.
Well, hang on.
Okay.
Before you pick a caller, Robin's never been here.
Okay.
We're going to let you pick the caller number. This is for a Panera gift card. So I told Bridget off the air this morning, I guarantee you Wendy's going to bring something. And I'll tell you, she's the most thoughtful person I've met in my life, including Jennifer Hartline. And Jennifer gets mad every time I tell you that, my wife. So anyway, she's so thoughtful. I knew she'd do this. All right, Robin, you pick the caller number right here.
Number 5.
Caller number 5 right now, a Panera gift card.
Yes.
All right, 614-6499, caller 5 right now. Now, here's a new thing since you've been here lately, Wendy. We also take text, too. So they can text or call at 423-614-6499. We'll do number 5. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
HughesRetirementGroup.com for all the details. A brand new website. Back in a moment. When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent.
Why now come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and the car business is back. Inventory's back, discounts are back, and interest rates are down. Cleveland Ford even has trade-in assistance cash available, so hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because now is the time to buy.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. June is Men's Health Month. Being aware of your health and engaging with your primary care provider is the first step in regaining control of your health to enjoy a happier and healthier life. Heart disease is the most common cause of death in men in the United States. Know the symptoms and check your risk factors. Take a proactive approach to control what you can, such as establishing a primary care provider, exercising daily and eating a healthy diet, managing your diabetes, blood pressure, and cholesterol, and quitting smoking. This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. For more information about vascular disease, visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com or call them at 423-602-2750 to be evaluated. No referral is needed and appointments are within 1 week.
Hardee's Double Deals pack double the charbroiled beef and melty cheese. Choose a double cheeseburger or bacon double cheeseburger starting at $2.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Hey, who doesn't love a great deal?
We all do, right? It's great to save money. We here at Mermaid know what you need, and it's a good night's sleep. And right now you can get it for less at our clearance center. You can save up to 50% on Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Nectar, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and many more. You can get an adjustable base for as little as $199, or assorted headboards for only $99 each.
But only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee. Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty. Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air.
That's over 15 million minutes of providing you with up-to-date information.
As we say good morning to you with local and state news, Mix 1041.
Crews are working an accident on the interstate I-75 northbound. Sports coverage.
Cleveland High School Blue Raiders on Mix 1041. Today's best mix of music.
Hi, this is Sia.
Hi, it's Harry Styles.
We've been doing all this late night talking. This is Mix 1041.
And a little mischief from our cast of on-air personalities. I was available all day yesterday. I don't know why.
Reginald predict a snowstorm heading in.
Yeah. I think it was better off not running weather.
Austin.
Whoa, hello.
But most importantly, we are celebrating 30 years of creating community.
From all of us at WCLE, thank you.
Thank you for listening to us all these years.
We welcome you to join us in the celebration.
The Village Green Town Center. And you can also go to ohyeahlife.com, get a free 7-day membership. Now, they've got a big party planned at the end of this month. They're going to be giving away some big prizes like a Samsung big screen television, PlayStation 5, and a Blackstone griddle, among other prizes. Every time you work out at Oh Yeah, you're going to be registered. So you can get in that. And all the details, of course, Larry Gurney says, just come on down there and work out and try it out at no charge, but you can join for 99 cents. Oh yeah! Health and fitness at ohyeahlife.com. All right, inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
The red, white, and blue tag sale going on now at Mermaid's Lee Highway Clearance Center. $4.99, $9.99, and $14.99, including Tempur-Pedic. But hurry before they're gone.
About a 20% chance of rain today, high of 89, low tonight 67. It's going to rain tomorrow. There's a big guarantee there. 90% chance, 83 for the high, low tomorrow night 74. And Friday, another 60% chance of rain, 88 for the high. Your Simply Bank temperature stands at 68 degrees. And right now at 9:05, we are joined by our friends from the Beta Club. And I tell you, we have our sponsor, Jeani. Seatherngill, I got it. It's been a long morning. How are you?
Good. How are you? Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much. Tell us about the Beta Club for those who don't know.
Well, the Beta Club is actually a national organization. We have a couple chapters here in Bradley County. It's from 4th grade up to 12th grade is when you can be involved in Beta Club. And it is based on 4 pillars: character, academics, service, and leadership. So if you want to be in Beta Club, you have to exemplify all 4 characters. So we do service projects. We are some of the best academic kids in school, and we try and be good members of the community and be leaders in the groups, whatever we're in. So we've got some of the best and the brightest working in our Beta Clubs. We do a couple events throughout the year. We have a state convention in Nashville at the Gaylord Opryland, which is always a highlight because it's right before Thanksgiving, so it's dressed up for Christmas. So we get to go there at a reduced rate and have a lot of fun. Our kids compete in academic and art type competitions. So we do book battle and we do quiz bowl, but we also do robotics and engineering. And then we even have a solo performance artist here today. Now my group, they are part of the Collaboration Connection team. And that's when we go to a leadership conference and they have specific leadership opportunities that you compete at. And then if you earn good marks there, you can compete at nationals. So they were Collaboration Connection. We also do Lead Outside the Box and Project Proposal. Lead Outside the Box, the kids are given a prompt. They have 24 hours to solve that problem and then 2 minutes to present. Collaboration Connection, they are given 3 puzzles. They have 2 minutes to solve the puzzle, 2 minutes to present. And Project Proposal is our service project. We come up with a service project, figure out how we're going to do it. We present it at leadership, and then when we go to nationals, we talk about how well our service project did. The last couple years, we have done service projects with SPCA and another service project where we did a drive-by housewarming to give products to the organization that supports people getting into their homes for the first time. So instead of spending money on like toilet paper and cleaning supplies, we donated all of that so that they could get set up in their housing.
Wow. So you guys are very, very active. Of course, the Beta Club, such a long-time, wonderful club in this area, and as Jeani said, in this nation. All right, so you brought students with you. I want to meet these students, so come on up here, and just spread out a little bit here, and tell us your name.
I'm Grayson Seatherngill.
You can move the mic around if you want. You're Grayson. Give me your last name.
Seatherngill.
I think you two are related. So, Grayson, tell me about Beta Club and being in it. What's it like?
It's a really fun opportunity, and I get to make a lot of new friends, and it's a very enjoyable thing.
Now, tell me, what grade will you be in this year?
7th grade.
At
Cleveland Middle.
At Cleveland Middle School. And, being in Beta, what part of it is your favorite? What do you like?
I enjoy going to the meetings in the morning.
Is it every morning?
No, it's only on Thursday mornings.
Once a week. Once a week. Well, very, very good. All right. I'm going to say hi to Harrison. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Come on up here. Yeah, move that mic right.
All right.
Harrison Moody, how are you, buddy?
Good.
All right. So you're in Beta Club. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So tell me about this. First of all, why did you want to get involved in it?
Well, so Beta Club's good about, like, serving others. So just getting to serve other people, just a good opportunity. And it's good on a resume. So.
you always got to be thinking about the future.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to look good. What grade are you in?
I'm going to 8th.
Okay, at
Cleveland Middle School.
That's the other there at Cleveland Middle School.
Yes.
Now, Moody, I recognize that name. Remind me of your parents.
Amy and Heath Moody.
Amy and Heath Moody.
So.
You want to say hi to anybody while you're here?
Not really.
I don't either.
But-
You know what? They're not here. Who cares?
Exactly.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So what else got you involved besides your resume?
Well, my parents thought it was a good idea, and I agreed with them. I thought it was a good idea.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, it's just good to serve other people.
That's
it's a good feeling.
That's right.
So.
All right. Now we have Amelia Wiseman. And Amelia, you can't pick your parents, can you? Your father is so mean to me, it's just unbelievable. Matt Wiseman. Did you realize this?
No.
He is horrible to me. And he's threatened me. He told me you'll be here today, all this stuff. And he makes fun of me all the time. Now, your mother's very nice, but your dad's another story. How are you?
I'm good.
All right, so what grade are you in?
I'm going into 7th grade.
Okay, 7th grade at?
Cleveland Middle School.
Cleveland Middle School. Okay. So what interested you in being in the Beta Club? Why'd you want to do it?
I don't know.
Yeah? Yeah? What do you like about it? What's your favorite parts of it?
Like Grayson said, the meetings, they're always really fun on, like she said, once a week, Thursday mornings.
Yeah, what's fun about it? I mean, what do you guys look forward to?
I get to talk to my friends and see what kind of things we're doing for the week.
That's very, very good. And so I want to go back because I want to talk, and we're going to hear from my buddy Ashton here in just a second. But Jeannie, it's got to make you feel good to hear some of these answers. They like to serve. They love these meetings you have.
I'm kind of shocked by the meetings because they have to show up early to school to come to these meetings. So it's an effort on both the kids and the parents' part. So yay. And
just have more meetings.
Woohoo, more meetings. And now we get to start even earlier with the time change. So yay, promote those meetings, kids.
That's right. So what do you say maybe to those parents or grandparents listening right now or watching us who say, you know what, I want my child involved in Beta Club? What would you tell them?
Honestly, when we're having all of these back-to-school nights coming up, a lot of your Beta sponsors will be there and have information on how to join Beta Club. It's usually pretty easy. You do need generally good grades, generally recommendations from people saying that you do like to serve and you're a good citizen. And that's really all that's involved. And, you know, you have to like to do stuff like some of our big service projects are cleaning the school, and we take a hallway and we go through and we clean every room on a Friday. So my kids also stay after school and clean every room because our janitors are worth every penny, and we want to recognize them in that, and we just want to give them a little bit of a break, and they're grateful for us. The teachers are grateful, and their kids love doing it. They love doing it. They love serving, and it's wonderful.
It is wonderful, and it's a great, great lesson for a child. All right, Ashton Murray, come on up here. Now, you tell us what you won. I believe it was in Kentucky. Is that right?
Louisville, Kentucky, yeah.
Louisville, Kentucky. And you've been in here and played the banjo before. And I've known you most of your life, I guess, and you're big buddies of Holden Heartline. So listen, Ashton, what was it that you won?
I won first place in solo, duo, trio, instrumental.
And that was the Beta National Convention, is that correct?
National Convention.
Okay. And tell me about you being in Beta Club. What's that been like for you, buddy?
It's been really fun. I mean, I get to make a lot of friends at like the conventions, and I didn't even know what Beta Club was before, but my teachers pulled me out into the hallway and said, "Hey, you're just in Beta Club."
That's how we do it. There you go. All right. Well, Ashton, did you bring your banjo?
Yep.
Do you have a song for us?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Ashton, get your banjo over here. So you're in for a treat. My buddy Ashton is tremendous. I told him, hey, have we met Dole Dykes yet? We got to set that up. We got to set that up. Dole Dykes will love you, and you'll love him. Yeah. Dole's a member of the Grand Ole Opry, and of course lives right here in Cleveland. Hey, if any of the Dykes girls are listening or watching, I want your dad to meet Ashton. I told him this privately, but I was supposed to call Dole, and I forgot it, quite frankly. Anyway, but Ashton, I told him, Jeannie, he's going to be a member of the Grand Ole Opry someday.
I believe it. In fact, he is the one thing when they did the elementary convention first for nationals, and I follow the Bradley County when they put his picture up, and I was like, see, kids, anybody can do this. If we got a kid from Cleveland that can win, there's no reason you guys can't win too.
That's exactly.
So he took first place in our solo duo trio in elementary, and these guys took first place in collaboration connection.
That's right.
And then we did have a couple other winners from Cleveland Middle School. We had Grace Dolphinay. She placed in science. She was 5th. You walked for her. And then Hattie Humphreys placed in poetry. She was 8th. And Ellie Lee placed in on-site drawing, where you show up with your pens and your pencils. You have an hour, you draw something. And she placed in nationals, too. So Cleveland Middle School made a big impact on nationals in Louisville.
This is just tremendous. Asher, come over here near the microphone, if you will, and we'll try to pick this. I think that's okay. Hey, it's cheap. Don't worry about it. You can drop it on the floor. It'll be okay. Yeah, do that. There we go. All right, here is Ashton Murray on the banjo. That was great, buddy. There he is, a national champion for Beta Club. Well, Jeani, thank you very much for coming in this morning.
Well, thank you for having us, and I just can't wait for you to take lessons from him, and you guys can play a duet next time we're here.
Well, either that or I'm going to learn how to draw, and I'll get like an hour or whatever.
I'll get you with our winner, Ellie Lee.
Just get me an Etch-a-Sketch. We'll be fine.
If they had that competition.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Hey, good job, guys. Great to see you. That's going to do it for us on Mix 104.1 this morning, mixtv.tv. It has been a very impactful hour, or I should say morning entirely here this morning, as you can go back and watch, actually, the interviews that we have had this morning, including those with the Dillard family, who lost, of course, Dustin and Brittany Dillard on Christmas night. They did their first interview with us earlier this morning. Go back and watch that and see their new project that they announced this morning that they're going to be doing, plus so many other things that's been happening. MixTV.tv is the place to see all of it. For all of us at Mix 104.1, going to get you back to music for MixTV.tv. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Thanks for joining us, all presented by our friends at Tzatziki's.